All right, this is your TRX Yoga Flow. You'll need your TRX straps at short, a mat, and a Y-bill if you need a block for some of the poses. All right, so we're going to start with our TRX straps short. Stand facing the anchor. Your legs are hip width apart. Your hands are in the cradles. And we're going to start with equal standing pose. Rotate your palms to the ceiling. Push into the cradles. Extended mountain. We're going to sweep the arms up. This first one, you're going to adjust your stance forward or back so that your hands can go above your shoulders. Equal standing pose. Exhale. Extended mountain. Inhale. Equal standing pose. Exhale and push. Extended mountain. Inhale and pull. Forward fold. Chest stays above the hips. Press your hands toward the anchor. Half lift. Drop the hips. Lift your chest. Push down into the cradles. Forward fold. Exhale. Half lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Push. Half lift. Pull. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Bend to the right. Push your left heel into the floor. Come back to the center. Bend to the left. Push your right heel into the floor. Come back to the center. Equal standing pose. Single arm extended mountain. Right arm up. Bend to the left. Push your right heel into the floor. Come back to the center. Left arm up. Bend to the right. Come back to the center. Low back stretch with rotation. Close your hands around the cradles. Lean back. Let your hips fall away. We're going to bend the right knee and rotate to the left, peeking up under the left arm, stacking your shoulders. Come back to the center. Other side, bend the left knee, rotate to the right. Stack your shoulders. Come back to the center one more time each way. Bend the right knee, rotate to the left. Back to the center. Bend the left knee, rotate to the right. Back to the center. Pull your hips forward, keeping your arms straight, and then pull yourself in. Forward fold. Equal standing pose. Good, we're going to move on now. Put some of that together for Sun A. Equal standing pose. We're going to come into extended mountain. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Half lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Extended mountain. Pull back. Forward fold. Push. Half lift. Pull back. Forward fold. Push. Think about one breath per movement. Extended mountain. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Half lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Extended mountain. Arms go right above the shoulders. Pull back. Forward fold. Hands push toward the anchor. Hips push back. Half lift. Drop your hips. Push down into the cradles. Forward fold. One more time. Extended mountain. Forward fold. Half lift. Forward fold. Equal standing pose. Chair. Sit back into the heels. Sweep the arms up. Weights back. Forward fold. Single leg mountain. Right knee up. Arms sweep up. Warrior 3. Right leg goes back. Push forward toward the anchor. Single leg mountain. Left knee up. Warrior 3. Left leg back. Come back into chair. Arms sweep up. Sit back into the heels. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Single leg mountain. Option have a straight leg. Right leg up. Warrior 3. Single leg mountain. Left leg up. Warrior 3. chair. Arms sweep up, sit back into the heels. Forward fold. Single leg mountain, right leg up, arms, hands over the shoulders, push back. Warrior three, push forward, extend the spine. Single leg mountain, left leg up. Warrior three. Last time through, chair. One movement per breath. Forward fold. Single leg mountain, right leg up. Warrior three. Single leg mountain, left leg up. Warrior three. Come back to equal standing pose. We're going to turn around and face away from the anchor. Your hands should be about eyebrow height. We're going to start with airplane. So hands are about eyebrow height. Bring your shoulders down. Make sure you're standing up tall and straight. Right knee to the chest. We've got airplane. Lower the hands to the hips. Let the leg go back. Get your body parallel with the floor, or for a more challenging, lower your head, keeping your body in a plank. Push your hands into the cradles. Couple of breaths here. Right knee to the chest for crescent lunge. Slowly lift your foot onto the ball of the foot. Then you're going to slowly bring your right leg down to a lunge. Use your core, tighten your core. Revolving crescent lunge. Left arm goes back, follow it with your head. Come back to the center, inhale. One more, left arm goes, follow it with your head. Come back to the center and inhale. Warrior two, we're going to put both straps in the left hand, both cradles in the left hand. Tee open the body so that your left hand is in the straps, your right hand is reaching forward. Right toe goes forward, left toe points to the left. Sink down into warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Warrior two, open the chest, lengthen the spine. Reverse warrior. Warrior two. Pivot both feet so that they face the anchor. Switch the straps to the right hand. Put your left hand on your hip. Both legs are straight. Bring the right leg in slightly. Shoulders down. Triangle. Hinge. Push the hand toward the anchor. Let your head come right by your arm. A couple breaths here. Come up to equal standing pose, one cradle per hand. We're going to sweep that away with Sun A. Inhale, extended mountain. Forward fold, exhale. Half lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. On this familiar move, concentrate on your breath, one breath per movement. Half lift. Forward fold, one more, extended mountain. Forward fold. Half lift. Forward fold. Equal standing pose. We're going to turn around and get the other side. Face away from your anchor. Your hands are going to be eyebrow height. This time we lift the left knee to the waist and go into airplane. Sweep the arms down to the hips. Let the left leg go back. Body parallel with the floor, or you can dip the body lower, keeping your plank. Push your hands into the cradles and hold for a couple of breaths. Crescent lunge, bring the left knee up to the hip. Sweep the arms up. Slowly come up to the ball of your foot. And then slowly let the left leg lunge forward. Use your core. Revolving crescent lunge. The right arm goes back, the right, follow it to the right. Bring it back to the center. Right arm goes to the right again, follow it, and come back to the center. Both cradles go into the left hand. Warrior 2, T, open your body. Whoops, both cradles go into your right hand. Sorry about that, get the cradles in your right hand. T, open the body. So the right hand goes to the back, left hand is forward. You've got your left foot pointing forward, your right foot points to the right. Warrior 2, sink down into it, push into the cradles, open your chest. Reverse warrior, reach back, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Reverse warrior, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. One more, reverse warrior. And warrior 2. Pivot so both feet face the anchor. Put the straps in the left hand, right hand on the hips, bring the left forward a little bit. Both legs are straight, shoulders are down. Hinge. Head goes right by the arm. Couple of breaths here. Come up to equal standing pose, one cradle per hand. Sweep it away with Sun A, extended mountain. Forward fold. Half lift. We're back into the familiar, so one breath per movement. Forward fold. Extended mountain, pull back. Forward fold, push. Half lift, pull back. Forward fold, one more. Extended mountain, inhale. Spread your fingers against the cradles. Forward fold, exhale, push your hands forward. Half lift, drop the hips, pull the shoulder blades down. Forward fold. Come to equal standing pose. Good. Okay, we're on to the next series. Start with chair. Hands around the cradles again. Sweep the arms up, sit back into the heels. We're going to hold this a couple of breaths. Chair. Take the right leg, cross it over the left. Put both cradles into your left hand. Hold that left hand like a bicep curl and lean back, shoulders over the hips. Right arm reaches under the left elbow, on the shoulder, or up into the straps. Settle down into this pose, lower your shoulder blades. Couple of breaths. Warrior 3, unwind your hands. Unwind your legs, one hand per cradle, right leg back, warrior 3. Three-legged dog, bend the right knee, open the right hip, keep your shoulders square to the floor. Couple of breaths here. Standing leg raise, rotate back to the center. Bring your right knee up to the hip. Both cradles are going to go on the left hand. Right hand goes around the right knee. Push your right knee into your right hand. Open the right leg. Bring it back. Inhale. One more time. Open the right. Keep your hips square to the anchor. Inhale, bring it back in. Half moon. Straighten the right leg. Bring the right arm up to the sky. Hinge forward, the left hand pushes forward toward the anchor, right arm reaches up, right hip rotates, push the right leg up to the sky. Couple of breaths. Rotate back to the center. Bring the right leg down, right arm on, one hand per cradle. We're going to sweep that away with Sun A. Extended mountain, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Forward fold. One breath per movement. Half lift. Forward fold. One more time, extended mountain. Forward fold. half lift, and forward fold. Come up to equal standing pose, dancer. Put both cradles in the left hand. You're going to grab the outside of your right ankle or leg, pant, shoe, sock, whatever you can grab with your right hand. Knee toward the floor, shoulders down. Push your right ankle into your hand as you hinge the left hand toward the anchor. Couple of breaths here. Come up and switch to the other side. Both cradles in the right hand. Left hand to left ankle. Push your ankle into your hand. Hinge forward. Push the right arm toward the anchor. Feel that three-way stretch. Couple of breaths. Come up and switch to the other side. Hinge forward. Remember to push the ankle into the hand. Nice breaths here. And come up, switch to the other side. Equal standing pose, one cradle per hand. We're going into tree. The right foot is going to go on your left leg, anywhere below or above your knee, whatever works for you. Sweep the arms up. Couple of breaths. Remember that Ujjayi breath. Constricted throat. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pause. Sweep your arms down. Switch to the left side. Your foot can go anywhere below the knee or above the knee. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Exhale. One more each side. Shoulder blades down, nice tall spine. Sweep the arms up. Couple of breaths. And other side. And down. Nice job. Okay, we're going to put this TRX into single-handled mode. I'm going to walk you through this. So we're going to take the right hand on top of the left. Right hand on top of the left. Take that bottom hand, the left hand, bottom strap, put it through the top triangle. Pull it all the way through. Now that strap that was on the bottom is now on the top. You're going to take the new bottom, the strap that's now on the bottom, and put it through the top triangle. So it's like a double loop. Pull it all the way through. The one that's on the top, you're going to pull to lock it in. That cradle should be higher than the other cradle. So pull on it, make sure it's not moving. Then you're going to walk right under your anchor and take both carabiners and pull the straps down until that bottom cradle is mid-calf length. Right there, the handle's right at your knee, the cradle's about at your mid-calf. Then we're going to stand under the anchor, facing away from the anchor. Make sure you're right under your anchor. Put your right foot into the cradle. A nice light hold on the straps, elbows out to the side. First, do a test. See if you can roll out. If you go to the right, you're going to take a little hop to the right. If you go to the left, you're going to take a little hop to the left. When I roll out, I feel a little pull to the right, so I'm just going to take a little hop to the right and try it again. So when you roll out, you should feel no pull either direction. Now we're going to do 5 of these. Nice and slow. Inhale as you go out. Exhale as you come in. Keep your shoulders pulled down, your spine nice and tall. Should feel that nice stretch in the back of the legs. Nice. One more. Good. All right, take your foot out of the cradle. You're going to get your mat set up for side plank variation. We're going to put the mat right under your anchor. If you're going to use a Y-bell for a block, you would go ahead and put that right here on the middle of your mat. So we're going to kneel down so that the right foot can go into the bottom cradle. You want to be far enough away from your strap that this is already a pretty good stretch, but not too much. Body is tall. First thing you're going to do is just push your foot toward the anchor, getting that nice stretch in the inner thigh. Come back, and let's do it one more time. Come back to the center. Right arm goes straight up to the ceiling. The left arm is going to go onto the Y-bell or the floor. It's a side bend. And you push the foot toward the anchor at the same time. Come back to the center. We're going to do that one more time. Arms straight up. Bend to the side. Make sure you're not rotating forward. Push the leg toward the anchor. A couple of breaths here. Good. We're going to come into runner's lunge. So put both hands on the mat. You may need to back up a little bit and both knees on the mat. We're going to come into runner's lunge. So I'm actually going to grab a Y-bell so you can see. Stay where you are. I'm going to grab one. All right, so you got your right foot in the cradle. We're going to bring the left foot forward. Now, if when you bring your hands to the floor, you have to round the spine to get there. You're going to need to use the Y-bell or a block. You want a straight line from your shoulders to your hips. So if you need the Y-bell, use it. Sink down, get that nice stretch. You have an option here to lift the back leg and get a deeper stretch. You can swing that a little bit. This is runner's lunge. Bring the back leg down. We're going to come to humble warrior. Bring your torso up straight, hands behind the back. Clasp your hands and pull them down. Humble warrior. Hinge the chest toward the thigh and hold. All the weights in that left heel. Option here to lift the back knee. Bring the knee back down. We have the split warrior. You're going to put one hand on each side. Sit your hips back to the ankle. A couple of breaths here. King Dancer is next. If you have your Y-bell on your mat, move it out of your way. If you can stand up with one leg in the strap, do that. If you need to take your leg out, we're going to stand up and go to King Dancer. So you grab the strap. Well, actually, let me show you the options first. Option 1 is a quad stretch. Hold the strap and get a nice quad stretch. It's a balance and it's stretching that right leg. Option 2 is to go right into King Dancer. Arms on the straps, hinge forward, push your foot into the cradle, get that nice stretch. A couple of breaths here. It's hard to maintain the breath when you're moving into these hard poses, but once you get it, then try to get into your breathing. Good. Relax that, take your foot out. And we go right into the handstand. So you're going to turn, face your anchor. The right foot goes back into the cradle. For handstand, if at any point you feel unsafe, like your foot's going to slip through the strap or you just feel like that's too far, you're going to stop and just go right where you are. So first thing you want to do is in this position, you're going to straighten the leg that's in the strap and make sure that feels safe. Straighten the leg that's on the floor. That may be as far as you go. You're inverted, that is the whole goal, and that's fine. If you feel like you can go further, walk your hands back. Little hop with your foot. Walk your hands back, little hop. Until you feel like that's far enough. You can stay here, or you have the option to lift that other leg. For handstand, a couple of breaths here. To come out of it, bring the foot. Walk your hands forward. Hop. Walk your hands forward until you're close enough that you can bring that other knee down. Let the strap come off your foot and come right into child's pose. All right, good. It's time to repeat all of that on the other side. So we're going to stand up, face away from the anchor. We start with the roll out. Find that lower cradle, make sure you have the right one. Put your left foot in the cradle. And again, you want to make sure you're right under the anchor. Hands are on the straps. Do a test. See if you can roll out without pulling to the right or to the left. Pull your shoulders down, straighten your spine. We've got 5 of these. Inhale on the way out. Exhale on the way in. Try to get into your breathing here on this nice relaxed move. Try to get a deeper stretch each time. One more. Side plank variation is next. Now, if you need to take your foot out in order to get into position, do that. Otherwise, if you can kind of come around so that now the left foot is toward the anchor, you're going to come down to your hands and knees. Make sure you're far enough away that this is already a little bit of a stretch. Your body's upright. Push the foot toward the anchor. Feel that stretch in the inner thigh. Bring it in and do it one more time. If you're going to use the Y bell, now's the time to put it right beside you. So we're going to lift the left arm up to the ceiling. The right arm goes either to the Y bell or the floor. Get that nice side bend. Push the leg toward the anchor at the same time. Be careful that you're not rounding forward. You're losing the stretch. Make sure you're bending sideways. Come in, bring the body upright. One more time. Reach the left arm up. Side bend. Push the leg toward the anchor. And come up to the center. Runner's lunge. Rotate so that you're facing away from the anchor now. Both knees are on the floor. Hands are down. You've got the right leg coming forward. Again, both hands on the Y bell on the inside of your foot or both hands on the floor. Whatever works for you. Think of that straight line from your shoulder to your hips. Get into that stretch. You can lift the back leg if you want to and spend a couple of breaths right here. You can swing, rock in and out of that. Humble warrior, put the knee back down. Lift your shoulders over your hips, hands clasp right behind your back. Pull the chest open, hinge the chest to the thigh. Hold this a couple of breaths, option to lift the back knee. Knee down, we're going to do the split. One hand on each side of the leg, sit your hips back to the ankle. Couple of breaths here. We're going to go right into King Dancer. I'm going to move the Y bell out of the way. If you need to take your foot out to get into position, do that. Otherwise, what you want to do is back up toward the anchor first, so you're close enough, and then stand up. Option 1 is a quad stretch. Grab your strap, and just pull till you get a quad stretch. Option 2, if you can do this with your balance, grab the straps with both hands, lean forward, kick the foot into the cradle. Couple of breaths here. And come out of. Now we're going to go into the handstand move. Again, if you feel like you can get into the next position without taking your foot out, then you can do that. If you want to take your foot out, go ahead and take it out now. We're going to come down to the hands and knee and turn all the way around. So we're in position for the handstand. Once again, keep your foot pretty straight, push it into the cradle, straighten up the leg that's on the mat. Walk the hands back, hop. Walk the hands back and hop. When you feel like you've gone far enough, You can stay right there. Option to lift the leg if you feel safe. A couple of breaths here. To come out of handstand, lower the leg. Walk the hands forward, hop. Walk the hands forward, hop. Bring the strap leg down until they both can come to the mat. Take your foot out and go right into a child's pose. All right. You're going to stay on your mat. Kneel facing the anchor. You're going to take the straps and put them right over under your shoulder blades. Now, if you get to this position and it feels like it's really pulling on you, just lower your straps a little bit or move forward towards your anchor. You want the straps to be tight, but not feel like they're choking. So you're going to pull yourself up out of the straps. And first of all, get them right under the shoulder blades. So straps are under the shoulder blades. Comfortably pull yourself up out of the straps and then lean back. We're going to go to camel. You can leave your hands on the straps or take them down to the heels. A couple of breaths. Tuck your chin and come forward. We're going to go through that one more time. Make sure the straps are right into the shoulder blades. Take your hands and pull yourself up out of the straps, and then slowly push your hips forward, lean back. Option to take your hands towards your heels. A couple of breaths. Tuck your chin, come forward. We're going to stand up for camel. Use your straps to help. You're going to come to standing. This time the straps are going to go in the lower back. And we're going to do wheel. So once again, you use your hands to pull yourself up out of the straps. Think of your body draping over a stability ball. Walk forward, push your hips forward, and lean back to your comfort. And hold this for a couple of breaths. Tuck your chin, walk back. We're going to do that one more time. Walk forward. Think of a nice circle with your back, like you're draping over a stability ball. A couple of breaths here. Tuck your chin, walk back. Spinal traction. Move the straps back to right under your shoulder blades. Make sure they're comfortable. Take one arm, lay it on top of the straps. This holds the straps down right under your shoulder blades. Take the other arm on top of that one. You're going to put your forehead right on your arms, and then sit bones aim to the floor as you walk forward. Your back is straight like you're sitting in a chair. And keep going until you feel a nice traction on your spine. Now at the bottom here, you can be still or you can swing gently. This should feel like a nice traction on your spine. Sit bones point to the floor. Your back is nice and straight. Then we're going to walk back to come out of this one. Take the straps off. All right. Locate your lower cradle. Make sure you've got the right one. Pull on it. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere. We're going to go back to runner's lunge. So we kneel facing away from the anchor. Right foot is going to go in the cradle. Left foot goes forward. If you need to use your Y-bell for a block, bring it over. Left foot goes forward. Remember that straight line from the shoulder to the hips. If you need the Y-bell for a block, put your hands on the Y-bell, shoulders down. Get into that nice stretch. Option to lift the back leg, swing into it. This is going to be our hip opening series, the next few exercises. You're going to take the left elbow and push into the left inner thigh. A couple of breaths here. Bring the back knee down, option to rotate. So take the left arm up to rotate. Couple of breaths. And come back to the center. Lizard, walk the foot out. When you've gone as far as you want to, then turn the foot at a 45-degree angle. Again, use your block or hands to the floor. Sink the hips. It should feel like a very nice hip stretch. Make sure that your back is straight. We're going to stay here for about a minute. Lots of ways you can optimize this movement, so you can lower and lift out of it, or you can rock side to side, or you can open and close the knee. All of these help stretch that hip. This is a great time to get right into your breath, to settle the central nervous system down, help those muscles relax. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pause. Good. All right. Bring that leg back. Knee to the ground. We're going to switch the strap to the other leg. So option, if you can, just take your other foot, slip it into the cradle, take the right foot out, or reach back and switch the cradle to the other foot with your hand. All right, move your block if you have it. Right leg goes forward, left leg back. We start with runner's lunge. So remember, shoulder blades down, shoulders stay over the hips, and you push into that nice lower body stretch. You're getting the hip flexor of the left leg, hip and hamstring of the right leg. Option to lift the back leg. You can swing into that stretch and open up the hips a little more. Nice even breaths here. Push the right elbow into the right thigh to add a little resistance. And then we're going to add the rotation. Drop the back knee, right arm rotates up. Couple of breaths. Come back to the center for lizard. Walk the right foot out to the side. When you've gone as far as you want to, take the foot out to a 45-degree angle and sit your hips down into the stretch. Remember to keep your shoulders and back straight. Option to move down and up, side to side, and drop and lift the knee out. We're going to stay here for about a minute, so get into your breath. Think about getting those muscles relaxed. All right, walk the foot back into the center. We're going to take the knee back to the mat. Slip your foot out of the cradle and come into child's pose. All right, you're going to sit, face the anchor, undo your straps. We're in our last section. We're going to put both feet through the cradles, one foot in each cradle all the way through so that your ankles are just kind of hanging in there. Okay. Once you've got your feet in the cradles, then you're going to reach forward and hold on to the straps. Now you want to have a straight back, so you don't want to be like this. If your hamstrings are tight, it's okay to bend the knees. Just keep your back straight. And then we're going to get a nice little stretch. Pull the straps towards you, just to your tolerance. Get a nice stretch in the back of the legs. Couple of breaths. Then you're going to release the straps. Inhale, bring the arms up. Seated spinal twist. Exhale, right arm goes to the floor, right knee bends, left arm pulls the knee toward the chest. Inhale, go back to the center, arms up. Exhale, left arm to the floor, left knee bends, right arm pulls the knee into the chest. One more each side. Inhale up. Right arm to the floor, right knee bends. Keep your spine nice and tall as you rotate. Inhale up. Exhale, left knee, left arm. And come back to the center. We're going to bring both arms up. Inhale. Slowly, slowly roll down. Put your hands down and help whenever you need to. We're going to go all the way down. Arms go behind the head. Now squeeze your hands, make a tight fist. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips off the floor. We're going to hold this for a couple of breaths. All the muscles are tight. Squeeze. Release the hips to the floor. Release the hands, open the fists. Sweep the arms down to your hips. On the floor now, everything relaxes. The feet are relaxed in the cradles. The hands are relaxed. You can close your eyes here if you want. And just get right into your breaths. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pause. We're going to stay here for about a minute. And then we're going to move into our last pose. Bring the knees to the chest. Take the cradles off your feet. Drop the straps. Then you're going to roll to your right side. Stack your hips, stack your shoulders. Head is relaxed. And get right into your breath. We're going to stay here for about a minute as well, and then we are done. Nice ujjayi breath. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pause. All right, and then you're going to push to sitting. Come on up, and you are done.